Ui, hello. Ui.
Inside a moving metro train, everything seems normal. But suddenly, the train starts shaking violently. The earthquake hits hard. Passengers scream in fear, holding on to anything they can. The train sways dangerously. This terrifying moment is happening, possibly in Bangkok, Thailand. Now, look at this shocking sight. A rooftop swimming pool on a high-rise building overflows as the building shakes. Water rushes down like a giant waterfall. It's both stunning and scary at the same time. At a big event, people are enjoying themselves when, all of a sudden, the ground starts shaking. Fear takes over. Everyone rushes outside trying to escape. Have you ever felt something like this? And then, a disaster. A 32-story under-construction building, possibly in Bangkok, collapses in just seconds. It falls apart like a house of cards. I feel heartbroken for the workers inside. They never knew this would be their last moment. Meanwhile, in Myanmar, another tall building suddenly comes crashing down, leaving behind a cloud of dust and destruction. Inside a hospital, tiny newborn babies lie in their cribs. The earthquake strikes, but the nurses don't run away. Instead, they stay back, risking their own lives to protect the babies. They are true heroes. Let's salute them. Like this video and comment to show your respect. March 28th, 2025, began like any other day in Southeast Asia. People in Myanmar, Thailand, and China were engaged in their daily activities, unaware that their lives were about to change dramatically. At precisely 12:50 p.m. local time, a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck central Myanmar near the city of Mandalay.
And there's an earthquake. There's an earthquake. Earthquake.
This was the most potent earthquake to hit the region in over a century, with tremors felt as far as Thailand and southwestern China. The earthquake's shallow depth of just 10 kilometers intensified its destructive power, causing violent shaking across a vast area. In Myanmar, the devastation was immense. Over 1,600 people lost their lives, with more than 3,400 injured and countless others missing. Cities like Mandalay bore the brunt of the destruction, with thousands of buildings reduced to rubble. The ancient city of Mandalay, renowned for its rich cultural heritage, faced unprecedented destruction. Iconic landmarks, including the Mahamuni Pagoda, sustained significant damage, symbolizing the profound loss experienced by the community. Survivors and rescue teams work tirelessly, often with their bare hands, to locate and save those trapped beneath the debris. The overwhelming scale of the disaster stretched local resources to their limits. In response to the crisis, the international community mobilized swiftly. Countries including China, Russia, Malaysia, and the United States dispatched rescue teams and provided humanitarian aid. The United Nations allocated $5 million to support relief efforts, addressing critical shortages in medical supplies and infrastructure. The earthquake's impact extended beyond Myanmar's borders. In Thailand, the tremors led to the collapse of a skyscraper in Bangkok, resulting in several fatalities and numerous injuries. Rescue operations continued around the clock, with hopes of finding more survivors amidst the wreckage. In China's Yunnan province, the earthquake damaged hundreds of homes, displacing families and causing injuries. The Chinese government responded promptly, deploying over 600 rescuers and search dogs to assist in relief operations. Myanmar's military government, facing the immense scale of the disaster, made a rare appeal for international assistance. This call for help underscored the severity of the situation and the urgent need for global support. In a significant development, Myanmar's resistance movement announced a temporary ceasefire to facilitate relief efforts. This gesture aimed to prioritize humanitarian aid and support for affected communities during this critical time. Satellite imagery revealed the widespread devastation across the region. Entire neighborhoods were flattened, infrastructure crippled, and landscapes forever altered by the earthquake's force. Complicating recovery efforts, numerous aftershocks, including a significant 6.4 magnitude tremor, continued to shake the region. These aftershocks hampered rescue operations and instilled fear among the affected populations. Hospitals and medical facilities, overwhelmed by the influx of injured individuals, set up makeshift clinics to provide urgent care. The shortage of medical supplies and personnel highlighted the critical need for international medical assistance. Thousands of families were displaced, seeking refuge in temporary shelters. Humanitarian organizations worked tirelessly to provide essential services, including food, water, and sanitation, to prevent further crises.